first show of the year. And that goes to Death Becomes Her. Yes, snaps and claps, snaps and claps. I was actually avoiding this show for a long time because it is a comedy. And like, here's why. So fun fact, your girl actually is not a huge fan of comedies because I just feel like comedies try too hard to be funny. And when it tries too hard, I'm just like, ooh, I feel like comedy should just like flow, you know? And comedy it just doesn't flow sometimes. It just doesn't flow. But it flowed here. It was so good. Like, this show was so freaking funny. Like, all the actors, their physical comedy, and just like in general, the whole thing was really enjoyable. And I really had a great time. And it's very important, I think, to set aside notions, biases when engaging with a piece. Because had I gone in thinking, oh, it's a comedy, it's gonna try too hard, it's gonna be bad, I wouldn't have had a great time, you know? So it's important to set aside, acknowledge your bias. Okay, yes, I'm biased towards comedies, but set them aside and try to engage with the piece as is, because you might enjoy it a lot more than you think you will. Like, I enjoyed Death Becomes Her so much. I had a great time seeing the show. That's the whole review. Go see the show. You'll have a lot of fun. Obviously, I have more to say, but like, that's the gist of it. Everyone was great. I had a lot of fun seeing the show, you know? But let's expand on that a little bit, shall we? Hey, what's up? I'm Amanda, and I'm really into theater. And if you are too, subscribe. The musical is based on the movie, same name, and I want to say it stars Meryl Streep, and it's about these two women who are frenemies, more on the enemy side than friends, if we're being honest, who decide to take an elixir that will make them young and hot, right, for like personal gain, and also to like get back at each other for things that they've done to each other in the past. It's hilarious. It stars Michelle Williams, Jennifer Simard, Megan Hilty, and Christopher Sabir. I want to say that's his name. And they are all hilarious. Like, their physical comedy is absolutely spectacular, especially Megan's. Wow, she had me cracking up the entire time. I just loved her performance. I loved her performance so much in the show. And Michelle Williams, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, obviously she's part of Destiny's Child. Obviously, you know, she can sing. But like, it's so different seeing someone on stage singing. You understand what I'm saying, bro? It's so much different from the track. It's like, obviously I know she can sing, but like, bro, her tone, her sound, her presence, spectacular. Big fan. I'm a big fan. Like, they're all amazing. Cannot emphasize how impeccable the physical comedy was. Again, I'm always a little bit apprehensive when it comes to certain things because I feel like it's like you're trying too hard. You know what I mean? But I don't get that feeling at all when I watch the show. So shout out to y'all. Y'all didn't make comedy cringe. Like, you know, I think that's what it is. I find comedy to be a little bit cringy. Could not sing a little melody from this production at all, though. Actually, no, I'm lying to you. I think it goes, if you want to see perfection. Something like that. Not that that's an indicator of like whether or not a musical is good. I feel like sometimes people can be like, oh well, if you don't remember a single song or a single melody from a musical, you didn't do a good job as a musical, blah 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 blah. Not necessarily true, you know, not necessarily true. Even though the show is a comedy, it inadvertently tackles very important themes that I think, you know, we don't really get to see or talk about that often in Broadway shows. The most prevalent one is how intrinsically linked our value is tied to our beauty. You know, your value is tied to how pretty you are. You know, do you look fit? Are you pretty? How do you look? How sexy are you? Like, these are things that are tied to our value. It's unfortunate because, like, as you get older, your value diminishes because you don't look young, you know? And it sucks, but it's a reality. It's true. And like, because of that unfortunate truth, these women go through an extreme length in order to get their value back. This show is a lot of fun. I had a great time watching it. And like, honestly, try your best to get lottery tickets. I got like maybe 40 something dollar tickets through the lottery. And I was like in row D or E and in seat 14 over on the right side. Partial view, but like, you don't miss anything. So well worth it. I think you should try to get either rush tickets or lottery tickets if you can. In the comment section below, let me know your thoughts on Death Becomes Her. If you've seen the movie, I have a feeling you'll enjoy the show, but you don't need to see the movie in order to enjoy the show. So like, it's a win-win overall. Go check it out if you can. And as always, thanks for watching.